This is Atlanta's new underground station.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Donnell Jones.
Yo, this is Daddy-O, the original Stetsasonic crew.
It's your girl Trina.
How y'all doing? It's King Malachi.
What's up? It's your boy, your folk, Doodoo Brown, Doo Breezy, Oshie.
WBS 87 Atlanta, WAEN FM Atlanta, WBHH, and on iHeartRadio, home of the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Streaming online at BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
You're just minutes away from getting your speakers by the best hip-hop, R&B, and talk radio. So call up the fellas, call up the homegirl, and get ready for the Beat Break Radio Show with your host, Sean Garvey, coming up next.
Beat Break 87 FM wants to help you get the word out on your next community event.
Hey, do you have an upcoming public service announcement that you want listeners to know about? Well, email us the info to psabeatbreak87fm@gmail.com so we can help spread the word. That's psabeatbreak87fm@gmail.com. If your event flyer has the words nonprofit, community, support, charity, and just describes everything about helping our community, please share the special event right here on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a goat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series Wordplay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
I Am Beautiful proudly presents its 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam. This mother-daughter mentor retreat is designed to transform young girls ages 8 to 18 years old into becoming productive people. The retreat will also help mothers, guardians, and daughters build better relationships with each other through a series of fun activities and discussions, such as the dangers of bullying, the power of social media, and setting future goals. Membership is not required to participate, and spaces are limited. The 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam will begin on Saturday, January 13th through Sunday, January 14th, 2018. Participants are encouraged to check in at 1 p.m. The location for the Pink Pajama Jam will take place at Lake Lanier Island Legacy Lounge. The address is 7000 Lanier Islands Parkway, Buford, Georgia, 30518. For more registration details, call 404-545-9051 or visit the website IamBeautiful.org. We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Winners who won prizes on Beat Break 87 FM must follow contest rules posted on BeatBreakRadioFM.com. For more information, click on the Prize Patrol tab on the website's homepage or call the Beat Break 87 office at 404-680-2380. This is Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. When it comes to hip-hop,
don't stop.
R&B, talk radio. No one does it better than Beat Break 87 FM.
Yes. Morning, world. How you feel this morning? Life is good. Life is amazing. It's time to wake up and get started on your life. Tune in to yourself and the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum. Get ready to change the world. We are in tune with who we are. We are great. Life is getting started, and we can't wait. Come on. Wake up, everybody. Tell all you know. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, all in your iPod with the help of the Wake Up Morning Squad. So dope. Check the interviews and what's happening on the daily news. They play tunes that sound so nice. You might even hear your homeboy Precise. So don't hit the snooze, get started, you know. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. Don't hit the snooze, get started, you know. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. I say the morning show, the morning show. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. I say the morning show, the morning show. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. I said the morning show, the morning show. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. I say the morning show, the morning show. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show.
It's the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey and the crew.
This that. Hey! This that elevating soul shaking back, breaking jump music. Watch out for the hook music. Make the people stop and look music. But we just call it good music. Elevating soul shaking back, breaking jump music. Watch out for the hook music. Make the people stop and look music. But we just call it good music. Music. You wanna be free. This new music is whack. I said I want my money back. Hey. You wanna be free. You feel it alive. But you been misled. That music is dead. No need to be scared. I got you, baby. You wanna be free. You feel it alive. But you been misled. That music is dead. No need to be scared. I got you, baby. A homeless man walked up on a couple and he said, "Excuse me, sir, but that music is dead. How do you tolerate them calling your lady a bitch and you accept it as a term of endearment?" Go ahead, think about it. I got plenty of time to make sure that I precisely deliver these rhymes. I want your mind and intellectual thought process, plus the number to the mother of that soul that mess. Was he tall? Was he fat? Cause I know plenty of cats that's out here selling dreams just for a contract. See, back in my days, we pop locked to hip hop. But nowadays, it's getting booty pop and fist drop. I feel bad for the kids. Mama should be working. But the music telling them, fuck that, keep twerking. Then the homeless man dropped something on the floor. Smoke came up, poof, it was Macklemore. You wanna be free. You feel it alive. But you been misled. That music is dead. No need to be scared. I got you, baby. You wanna be free. You feel it alive. But you been misled. That music is dead. No need to be scared. I got you, baby. It's that.
the hook music. Make the people stop and look music. But we just call it good music. Elevating soul, shaking back, breaking jump music. Watch out for the hook music. Make the people stop and look music. But we just call it good music.
John Boy on the track right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Welcome to 2018. Happy New Year, Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. New year, new music, like the new one from Duchess C. Mills, 100 Mil, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Talking about the big buck bank account. Bro, hitters don't get no cookie, no bump. We back cooking. Hold up, now somebody need a wax step. No dime ass boy, somebody show this. Somebody need to show this, show this. Somebody need to show that. Somebody need to show this, show this. The best thing in life are free hitter. You can give them to the birds and bees. I need 100 mil right now. 100 million right now, right now. 100 mil right now. 100 million right now, right now. 100 mil right now. 100 million right now. See, I get in where I fit in, but I fit in everywhere. So that shows how much I bring in. Can't check me, I checkmate them like Brady. Chick, I'm winning. Got bank still looking like a broke. Got paid, now you pay my way. Escape, but how long you still ain't tasty and fake is 1 week. We can't with straight. I don't fuck with many cause they all gon' hate. They all gon' hate. And I don't fuck with many cause they all won't play. They all won't play. I'm a grown up, booming through grown up. You a little little boy, you ain't grown up yet. Still ain't getting that big boy money, that big boy check. Feeling so sick in the six, I'm right now, like. Feeling so sick in the six, I'm right now, like. Tell me how big it is. Let me know how big is it. Tell me how big it is. Just let me know how big is it. Talking about the big buck bank account. Bro, hitters don't get no cookie, no bum. We back cooking. Hold up, now somebody need a wax step. No dime ass boy, somebody show this. Somebody need to show this, show this. Somebody need to show that. Somebody need to show this, show this. The best things in life are free hitter. You can give them to the birds and bees. I need 100 mil right now. 100 million right now, right now. 100 mil right now. 100 million right now, right now. 100 mil right now. 100 million right now. You're broken with a broken. Your mama house is your crib. You got a bank account with $1 in it. You flexing like you really bout it. Quit stunting on the gram, nigga. I'm popping in real life. Don't make me start get bright. 6666 I do. Seen it ass and I pulled up quick. Right there on Lake Show. You post that shit. You ain't bout that shit. In real life, you was broke. You flossing like you a icy. But the only ice is them rhinestones. You quick to say it, you get it. But we all know that you take loans. You a fraud ass bitch. I can tell just by that weave. Don't make me have to call the gang. 100 mil right now. Tell me how big it is. Just let me know how big is it. Tell me how big it is. Just let me know how big is it. Talking about the big buck bank account. Bro, hitters don't get no cookie, no bump. We back cooking. Hold up, now somebody need a wax step. No dime ass boy, somebody show this. Somebody need to show this, show this. Somebody need to show that. Somebody need to show this, show this. The best things in life are free hitter. You can give them to the birds and bees. I need 100 mil right now. 100 million right now, right now. 100 mil right now. 100 million right now, right now. 100 mil right now. 100 million right now. 100 million right now. 100 million right now.
Want to catch up on all the latest news, music, entertainment, and Beat Break shows? We got it on demand at BeatBreakRadioFM.com and on the iHeartRadio app under BeatBreak 87 FM.
What up, Solo Empire? They gon' know the name. Let's get it. Yeah. Well, they say when you make it out, that life is good. I'm just trying to make it out of Hollywood. I'm sipping drinks, so I'm moving slow. Lavish lifestyle, that's all we know. They say when you make it out, then life is good. I'm just trying to make it out of Hollywood. Sipping drinks, so I'm moving slow. Lavish lifestyle, that's Some people just want things. I'm going back to my old ways. Same like the old days. I've been up for like 4 days and I'll around to go more days. Blowing up like propane. Couldn't think I came a long way. I got groupies. Don't ever think you can't be replaced. Getting money, that's every day. We don't got it, we gon' find a way. Mix it right with my lemonade. I burn it down to go entertain. Sex is good, but I love it, especially on them chemstrains. Haters bow to your sensei. I think they mad cause we getting paid, that's fact. Well, they say when you make it out, then life is good. I'm just trying to make it out to Hollywood. I'm sipping drinks, so I'm moving slow. Lavish lifestyle, that's all we know. They say when you make it out, then life is good. I'm just trying to make it out to Hollywood. Sipping drinks, so I'm moving slow. Lavish lifestyle, that's all we know.
Okay, lot of and I go. They want some more, so I kick them a flow. Switch it to dro, pre-roll, cause I beat blow. Let our business be known. Warm and killing the board. Connected like an the cord, I don't ever get bored. Writing a verse while I snore, the galore. I should go start up a store. Look at the flick of the wrist, flip of the tongue. I swear my rhythm is visionaries and they secondary. Second guessing what's legendary. Ain't in the mood anymore. We freshmen and they sophomore. We making moves where they talk more. Killing tracks so our numbers soar. Can't step to the kids cause we destroy. Hating always in be coy. Lucky 9, Joey B, Warren G, we go Beastie Boy. When they hear the story, they like please record them. In the stool, man, that be the quarters. Killing these beats so they steady morning. Don't listen much cause that's where they born. Yeah.
Well, they say when you make it out, then life is good. I'm just trying to make it out to Hollywood. I'm sipping drinks, so I'm moving slow. Lavish lifestyle, that's all we know. They say when you make it out, then life is good. I'm just trying to make it out to Hollywood. Sipping drinks, so I'm moving slow. Lavish lifestyle, that's all we know.
Warren Supreme with Hollywood right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Shout out to all of our affiliate stations carrying the Beat Break Morning Show. Beat Break 87 FM in Atlanta, as well as WBHH and Muse Digital One. Shout out to all of them in 2018. New year, new music. We got more new joints throughout the entire show, like this new joint right here by Sincere Rockhead with I Can Tell You right here on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Hello. I think we should communicate more. I'm just saying.
I can tell you how I feel about you. I can tell you how I feel about you, baby. Night and day. Want you to know you stay on my mind. My kind of loving is hard to find. No worry, baby, we'll waste your time. Good love all through the night. Checking on you, how rain or shine. I do every move you like. Once my body start moving, you can't stop the grooving. I can tell ya why I do what I do, baby. Night and day, yeah. I can tell you how I feel about you, I can tell you how I feel about you, baby. Night and day, yeah. Listen to me, I need you to feel me. I bet you nobody's gonna love you like I do. You ain't hearing me, I give you all of me. No frontin', baby, I'm down for whatever is true. That's why I move the way that I do,
Hello?
Who the fuck you go to the show with last night?
I didn't go to the show last night.
You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie.
Ain't nobody lying. I didn't go to the show last night.
Yes, you did. Because my sister-in-law's baby cousin, Tracy, she told me she went to the show last night. She saw you there all hugged up with some giraffe. Now tell me who she was.
Hello, world. This is AJ, and you're now tuning in to Beat Break Radio. Let's go.
I just want to see you dance. Girl, you've been working hard all week. Now it's time for you to let your head down. Grab your girl hand, hit the dance floor. Treat that whole thing like a playground. If I step up to you, I ain't playing around. All these lames gonna do is just stay down. But I paid 15 just to get here. So I'ma party all night till the floor clear. DJ playing heats on fired up. Feeling hot, now you got your hair tied up. Looking sexier when you're sweating. You a dime, I feel like investing. Too many birds in here simply nesting. Too many guys in here second guessing. Sometimes a dance is the best thing. This is the type of DJ's requesting. Yeah, this your song, baby. Don't care what's wrong, baby. Tell me, have you smiled lately? Hope it ain't been too long, baby. We don't care, girl, free your mind. Them drinks kick in no time. If you tipsy, well, that's fine. Yeah, watch you with your girlfriends dancing to the world and see your haters staring, but they don't want no problems, no. I'm feeling fine right now. Is it late? What's the time right now? Bump that, it don't matter. The club's getting fatter, and I'm on a vibe right now. Yeah. I'm on a vibe right now. Yeah, I'm on a vibe right now. If your mind's right and the time's right, let's have a good night. I'm on a vibe right now. I'm on a vibe right now. On a vibe right, on a vibe right. Let's have a vibe right now. On a vibe right now. If your mind's right and the time's right, let's have a vibe right. I'm on a vibe right now. I was posted with my bros, fresh new kicks it on my toes. Friends said, let's get on some laws. I look at him like I suppose. 45 minutes until they close. Shoe got stepped on, man, that blows. Looked up, I saw you, then froze. Whoa. I done seen a lot, they don't make them like you. Got your own style, some sass with it too. Crowd's kinda thick, I'ma have to fight through. Gotta act quick, cause time's really flew. Girl, you're beautiful, I mean it. What it is, you gotta need it. See you pass on dudes all night. This time I hope you receive it. Although this place is packed, you're all I see, girl, that's a fact. Even if you're pessimistic, I heard opposites attract. Just want you to free your mind. She said you came right on time. I'm glad you're already mine. Yeah. So now I'm dancing with my girlfriend, dancing to the world and see them haters staring, but they don't want no problems, no. I'm feeling fine right now. Is it late? What's the time right now? Bump that, it don't matter. The club's still fatter, and I'm on a vibe right now. I'm on a vibe right now. I'm on a vibe right now. If your mind's right and the time's right, let's have a good night. I'm on a vibe right now. I'm on a vibe right now. On a vibe right, on a vibe right. Let's on a vibe right now. On a vibe right now. If your mind's right and the time's right, let's have a vibe right. I'm on a vibe right now. Grinding slow on the floor, girl, you already know, girl, what's up? What's up? Yeah. I can see it in your eyes, the windows to your soul, girl, what's up? What's up? Yeah. I'm on a vibe right now. I'm on a vibe right now. If your mind's right and the time's right, let's have a good night. I'm on a vibe right now. I'm on a vibe right now. On a vibe right, on a vibe right. I'm on a vibe right now. On a vibe right now. If your mind's right and the time's right, let's have a good night. I'm on a vibe right now.
This is your girl, Diamond Love. Do you want to know the latest news in entertainment? Of course you do. I shouldn't have to ask you that. I got the 411Y report coming up next on the Beat Break Morning Show.
LT Mo.
Yeah. What it do, what it do? Trying to have a good time tonight, baby. You know what I mean? So, I can pull a bottle out the freezer. We can spark up a little something. Let's call some people over, man. Make the club right here. You know? This is dedicated to the hottest taking shotties. It's a hobby, smoking Marley, and they wanna get noted. You know it ain't nothing but a West Side party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody now. This is dedicated to the fellas that can let us live and fly without feathers. M.O.B.B. letters, M.O.B. This is how we do, ain't you can tell us it's a West Side party. Can't nobody do it better now. I think it was the evening of a Thursday. Came through to re-up on some herbs, man. Scoop my boy, he got Jack if you're thirsty. Sprinkle some bread, you know this where the birds play. Go, party like it's a birthday. You heard, man, can't turn it in early. Life in a fast lane, still ain't in a hurry. But it's time to raise up like Jay on the third day. My boy got a rendezvous with Sajda. I tag along cause her style give you asthma. I was hoping liquor would turn into a flasher. That would be the biz. I'm young and full of got 7s and some 6 and burgers for the kids. Once you get them tucked in, back to the function. Shots locked and loaded, chronic on combustion. I'm cool with 2 rounds cause only fools rushing. This is dedicated to the hottest taking shotties. It's a hobby, smoking Marley, and they wanna get noted. You know it ain't nothing but a West Side party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody now. This is dedicated to the fellas that can let us live and fly without feathers. M.O.B.B. letters, M.O.B. This is how we do, ain't you can tell us it's a West Side party. Can't nobody do it better now. You can call this a liquor lullaby, marijuana music, the ghetto jam. And no matter what you name it, just go ahead and bang it. I lay out the plan, know how to paint the town. Hold it, let me break it down. The club, man, you ain't gotta race around. Call some honeys over to dance to banging sounds. Roll the sticky up, pass the stank around. Make your boys do it too, so you can make it down. You see how easy I made it sound? We call these shindigs, flood the market. Can't do it like this, shit get shrugs and R's. That's the pits, you VIP in the club, while I skinny dip with a chick in the tub. Trying to get my stiff like a kiss in the tug. So please don't hate when them lips show me love now. This is dedicated to the hottest taking shotties. It's a hobby, smoking Marley, and they wanna get noted. You know it ain't nothing but a West Side party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody now. This is dedicated to the fellas that can let us live and fly without feathers. M.O.B.B. letters, M.O.B. This is how we do, ain't you can tell us it's a West Side party. Can't nobody do it better now. Can you really picture it? People getting ignorant, cussing and kicking it, all on it. You know, hits from the liquor, it's got me speaking gibberish. Something drunk got me liquor. Hold up, wait. Am I twisted like licorice? Nah, I ain't drunk. I'm good, I'm good. I'm in where I fit in. Tell me how you living. You speak about the best, well, now you're rocking with them. Keep the hall dancing by bouncing to my rhythm. Girls wanna hit them, so wanna hit them. Look up in the sky, weed clouds, no ribbon. 500 on me, call it pole pimping. It don't matter though, I could bag a with your aroma, I call that a grab and go. So if you say 4-0, better add a 4, cause ATL Adamsville be the baddest. This is dedicated to the hottest taking shotties. It's a hobby, smoking Marley, and they wanna get noted. You know it ain't nothing but a West Side party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody now. This is dedicated to the fellas that can let us live and fly without feathers. M.O.B.B. letters, M.O.B. This is how we do, ain't you can tell us it's a West Side party. Can't nobody do it better now.
Exile the experience with that West Side party. Ain't no party like a West Side party. And before that was my homie AJ with Vibe Right Now. Welcome to 2018, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. I hope you took Uber and Lyft back home and to your hotel room or to your nearest destination from doing all that drinking and partying last night. Alright. Yo, so we got an awesome show for you all on New Year's Day. Stay tuned. DJ Rollum is going to put it down in the mix in the next hour for the DJ Rollum mix. Plus, Diamond Love will be here in just a few moments to give you the 411 wire. And I am going to play some of the best interviews of 2017. I know this is 2018 now, but in case you missed some of the best interviews that we have conducted last year, you will get a chance to listen to them throughout the entire show this morning. Alright, so keep it locked right here. Make sure you follow us on all your social media at Beat Break Radio, Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. And I cannot forget Shari is Tommy, Shari is Law. We got that coming up and more right here on the Beat Break Morning Show.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman. Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela!
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series Wordplay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high and have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
We specialize in creating mobile apps for the entertainment industry. Go to bvmobileapps.com, click Get Started Now, create your account, choose your package, upload your content, and click Submit. BV Mobile Apps. Make it easy. Make it mobile.
Listen to Beat Break 87 FM on the go. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app from the app marketplace, including Amazon, Google Play, and the App Store. View photos, videos, and Beat Break 87 shows on your mobile device. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app now for free.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
A storage tank ruptured, and for miles, chemicals were pushing up against the riverbanks.
This was a big, big deal, and it was going to have serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment this local guy came up to me and said, "They call the guard out for this stuff?"
You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things.
We were out there with booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We're responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up."
Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Georgia National Guard. Aired by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
I Am Beautiful proudly presents its 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam. This mother-daughter mentor retreat is designed to transform young girls ages 8 to 18 years old into becoming productive people. The retreat will also help mothers, guardians, and daughters build better relationships with each other through a series of fun activities and discussions, such as the dangers of bullying, the power of social media, and setting future goals. Membership is not required to participate, and spaces are limited. The 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam will begin on Saturday, January 13th through Sunday, January 14th, 2018. Participants are encouraged to check in at 1 p.m. The location for the Pink Pajama Jam will take place at Lake Lanier Island Legacy Lounge. The address is 7000 Lanier Islands Parkway, Buford, Georgia, 30518. For more registration details, call 404-545-9051 or visit the website iambeautiful.org. We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
What's up, ATL? Make sure that you check out the D Hill Radio Show on Beat Break 87 and BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Beat Break Radio FM, Atlanta's new underground station. Online 24/7 at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. The word on the street is she's got the 411 on the latest news and entertainment. It's the 411 Wire with Diamond Love on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Beat Break Radio. This is your girl, Diamond Love, bringing you the hot 411 Wire. First up, I want to say a great big congratulations to LaToya Luckett. Last year, she was in and out of her marriage with Rob Hill. She decided to go ahead and pray about it this time. Congratulations to her and Thomas Walker for tying the knot this past week. And of course, she had her famous and none other, her crew from Destiny's Child, Michelle Williams and Latavia Robertson. They are supporting her and letting it be known that the love of Black love is together and tight. And that's what's up. Now, of course, this year has been crazy and we're getting ready to go ahead and end the year. But I have to let you guys know that we have some biggest or the most biggest losers of 2017 ready for you. First of all, let's go ahead and just kind of start with your boy, Harvey Weinstein. Now, of course, this is a big old movie mogul who's producing and writing movies in Hollywood, and he's like the biggest player out there. And after him, it seems like everybody and their mama and their daddy decided to come on out and let it be known about their allegations. Well, nonetheless, we also have your girl, Kathy Griffin. Now, Kathy, most people say, well, what did Kathy do? Kathy didn't do anything. Kathy was just trying to be Kathy and thought it was a funny joke, just putting the head of President Donald Trump head out there to let it be known that, hey, this is something that's funny. No, it's not really funny to have the president's head beheaded and hanging. Yeah. So, we also have Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck, you know, after being married to Jennifer Garner for 10 years, he actually got a divorce and said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and move on to another relationship. Right after that relationship, people started saying, wait a minute, did you have this relationship during the time of you being married to Jennifer? And he was like, no, but then allegations started to come out. Speaking of more allegations, no, not Russell Simmons. Come on, dude, really? You got Russell Simmons and everybody coming out about him saying that, hey, this is what's up. Russell, of course, is denying everything about it. But your boy Tavis Smiley, who was giving Barack Obama, the business when he was in office. Now here it is. Karma decided to come around and knock on his door and say, hey, I'm here, I'm home, what's up? So anyways, praying for everybody who is out there and is having these issues and what have you. None other and nonetheless, moving right forward, you can actually find all of these great stories on BeatBreakRadioFM.com. And I'm turning it back over to you, Sean, and the Beat Break Radio crew.
Thank you, Diamond Love, for the 411 Wire, and Happy New Year to you and yours, Diamond. She got a lot of great things happening in 2018, so be on the lookout for a lot of great things happening from Diamond Love, all right? The best interviews of 2017 that you heard on the Beat Break Morning Show begins now. We're going to start it off with the 2017 interview that I, myself, yours truly, Sean Garvey, conducted with rapper and inspirational artist No Flesh, a very great homie and a great friend to the Beat Break Morning Show. So here it is, our interview with the one and only No Flesh via phone from 2017, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Enjoy. On the live line. What up, No Flesh? What up, homie?
What's going on, man? You doing good?
I'm doing good, man. Long time no hear. Of course, we also had you on the show a few years ago. We were doing late night. Remember the late night?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember it, man. I remember coming through, and I actually met some other cats while I was up there with you guys, man. That was way back in the day, though. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to DJ 360, Lola B, Signature, More Than Ashley. You did your thing with the intro with the ladies on. Who were the ladies, by the way? I never asked you, but who were the ladies that you had on that song with you as you was performing the intro for the Beat Break Radio Show?
That was actually my daughter and two of her friends, and my daughter sings with several different groups and does background in some lead, and her friends, they do the same, and they just, when I told them about it, man, they was down for it. They was like, man, sure, we'll jump in there. And we all just went in the booth because I was excited about it, man, because I always wanted to do something signature like that. and we tried to kill it. We really wanted that thing to blast, man. And so it came out real good.
And it was a remake of Notorious B.I.G.'s One More Chance. Do your girls, your daughters know? Do they know who B.I.G. is and who B.I.G. was and what he meant for the hip hop community?
Yeah, you know what? I'm a hip hop baby, a hip hop head to the heart, and so my children were raised in a house. I'm a pastor, you know, but my kids know me. They know where I come from as far as music and all of my background. And so I share with them, because when they hear me rhyme, sometimes, especially with the newer generation, you know, they like to think that things started with them. And I always try to make them understand that everything comes from something else. And when they hear me and I go back and let them hear some of those old people that influenced me, and they're like, oh, okay, I can kind of feel your cadence in that song. And so when I thought I was going to do it, they were down.
Right. Now, you just mentioned that you are a pastor, which most of us are already familiar of your work. You're not only an artist, but you're also a pastor, and you actually have a church in Georgia along with your wife. I want to definitely get into that. So by being both an artist and a pastor, especially with the climate that we're in right now, everything is happening on a political level as well as a biblical level. How do you manage playing those roles, playing the roles of being a pastor and an artist, and what kind of feedback do you get from the community?
I'm gonna tell you, I have taken a different route, and I'll say a different route. I don't think it's anything revolutionary. I think it's biblical. I think when you think about a pastor or any religious leader, what people are really looking for is somebody who can kind of interpret the seasons and the times that they're dealing with. And so if you can speak the language of the culture, it's going to always put you in a spot where people will find you relevant. And honestly, there are times, man, when I can get up and spit a rhyme in service, and I will have the attention of millennials way quicker than I would if I preached the sermon. And so what I've learned to do sometimes, man, is with my music and my CDs, I hide the sermons in the bar. And I get great response.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are just tuning in, we got the homie No Flesh, pastor and artist, on the telephone line right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. And before we got started with the interview, we played one of your songs, which was Don't Ask, featuring Stump. And you have a couple of songs under your belt, and it leads me now into one of the projects that you recently released, which is called Headnodism. And when I think of Headnodism, I think of, you know, that old school boom bap days where cats were bobbing their head, and a lot of cats still do to this very day, you know, with the new school rap and new school hip hop that's happening right now. But it gives you that feel of hip hop from back in the day with something brand new, and you also, you know, drop some jewels in the project, man. So, you know, go ahead and explain to the listeners about Headnodism.
Headnodism, man, it's tied to what you were saying a minute ago about me being a pastor. And with so much Christian hip hop that's out, you know, when I gave my life to the Lord, and this was back early 90s, before the church even started, I was a secular rapper. And so I came into the church as a secular rapper, and then started trying to express my faith in those rhymes, much like people like Rakim and Patty Kane did, you know, with Islam. And I just said, well, those guys can do that, I can do that. And but at the time, there was no Christian hip hop that was respected. And so then you get, you know, a lot of the newer groups that came out that were getting respect, you know, Cross Movement, Lecrae, Flame, all those guys. But for me, Headnodism was like, I'm going to pastor for 21 years, and I've been a preacher for 27 years. And so I know how to do church. And so I wanted Headnodism to be a cookout album. I wanted it to be an album after service where people are like, okay, we've heard the sermon. We want to relax. We want to rock. We want to hit our 20, 285, 85 north, do whatever. And we want something we can ride to that is going to just do just that. I'm going to be bumping my head the whole way. And honestly, that's where it came from. The other things that you find in the record, those are obviously things that mean a lot to me. But every one of those songs, you're going to hear that drive, man. It's going to be that boom bap that I love, man. I can't get it out of my system.
And one of the songs that we've been playing like crazy on the morning show is Where Would I Be? Which is off of the project that you just spoke of, man. And, Where Would I Be? And songs like I Surrender. I don't think I Surrender. Is I Surrender on Head Nodism as well?
I don't think it's on there. I don't think it's on Head Nodism.
Okay.
I think I Surrender was a single. I don't think it even got on either one of the albums, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think so. I know I got some things floating around out there because, like I said, I wasn't really 100% all in, serious, like gung-ho artist. Initially, I was just like, I was really having a good time and pushing my kids. My son's an artist. I got some guys in my church that are artists, and so I was just having fun with it. And then all of a sudden, people caught wind and they were kind of feeling it. So then I was like, well, maybe it's something to it. And that's when I started really trying to push it. Word. Okay. We got the homie No Flesh right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, chopping it up with him about the project, the recently released project, Head Nodism. Got a couple of joints on there that you and all ages are going to love. So let's do this. Let's go into a song break. I definitely want to play one of your joints from the Head Nodism project, man. And I got a lot of joints from you, as well as from the project. We got Where Would I Be? Should we go into that? Where Would I Be? Or, you on the phone lines with us. You let us know what you want the listeners to hear. We got Where Would I Be? We got a couple of songs here. What song you think we should play from the Head Nodism project? I'm going to tell you one that I really like. The song on there is Sinner. And I like it because it's like a story about 3 different themes of individuals who are basically bearing their souls about their personal struggles and how they have to still do what they do in a church service, and sometimes feeling like they can't even be honest about their own struggles. And the whole concept is, I bet you want to call me sinner. And in spite of what you see, though, you really can't judge because you don't know how much God has done for me at this point in my life. And so that song, I ain't going to say that it's necessarily the radio song, but that song has the message in it that I really want to get across to a lot of people. From the homie No Flesh, we got him on the telephone lines talking about music, life, and more. And Where Would I Be is from the recent project Head Nodism. You can actually go to his website, which we will, actually we got it up right now, nofleshmusic.com, nofleshmusic.com. You can hear some of the joints from the Head Nodism project on his website. Definitely check it out, man, and you're going to enjoy it. There's the one and only No Flesh on the live line with us right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Coming out of Head Nodism, we're going to now talk about your other project, which is Transparent Reflection. And let's go ahead and dive right into that Transparent Reflection, man. Talk to our listeners about Transparent Reflection. What can they get out of it? I guess if you look at the cover on Transparent Reflections, you see a picture of me standing there looking in the mirror, and I'm standing there with a t-shirt and jeans on, and in the mirror I'm looking back at myself with a suit and a dress shirt on. And Transparent Reflections is really like my life story, man. My struggle don't stop. And I know a lot of times people think as pastors and church leaders, we have arrived and we're here to show other people how to get there. And I guess I have a different perspective on it. I feel like as leaders, we join into the struggle with the people that we lead. And, it's not to say that we live recklessly, but I think it's wrong to give off this air like we're perfect. And so Transparent Reflections is really me being vulnerable in letting people know about my personal challenges, because it's Felix Moulton, the MC, looking in the mirror at Felix Moulton, the pastor and the church leader, and how those two people never gonna go anywhere. They're gonna always have some kind of interaction with each other. And it's my job as a believer, as a man of God, to try to figure out how to balance that and find benefit in all of that and share it with people. And all of those songs, you're going to hear that same kind of theme. It's an amazing project. And I really did enjoy writing it because it was like therapeutic for me personally as well.
So from what you just illustrated, this project right here is a little bit different from Head Noddism, because that project, Head Noddism, it gives more of a soulful, spiritual, laid-back hip-hop vibe that, has that gumbo of different flavors, different ingredients, rhythm and praise, dance tracks, and so forth and so forth. And then now with Transparent Reflection, it's more of a grown-up type of project. It explores the growth in you and letting audience and listeners know that we shouldn't be put on a pedestal to be this perfect man of God, that we can't do no wrong, but we just like you. We go through our struggles, we go through our adversities as well too, just like the everyday person. So, each project going into Transparent Reflection grows and grows, and it just shows another side of No Flesh. Care to elaborate on that?
Yeah, and what's funny about it is it still has the same boom bap vibe, but you will hear a bit of an evolution with it. But the whole idea, bro, is that there are so many people that think we're perfect, and the problem is people that are in leadership, they start believing their own hype, and we wouldn't have so many men of God that are quote unquote falling if they wouldn't climb up there or let people put them up there. If they would just stay down here with everybody else, the fall wouldn't be so tragic. And Transparent Reflection, you're going to hear songs on there like Curious, which is a track where I'm just talking about, God, I'm here praying. The song is a prayer. And I'm praying and I'm saying, God, I want to know why. Why do you allow children to go through molestation? Why do you allow single parenthood to be so rampant? Why do you allow cancer to take people out? When you tell us to pray, you can fix these things. Why do you let these things happen? And these are questions that the everyday person has. And sometimes people in church just need to say, we don't know either, but we're seeking God, trying to get into just like everybody else. But we'd rather come up with some formula, some gimmick, and say something that carries no weight, but it spells hope. And then when that doesn't pan out, people are crushed. And Transparent Reflections is like, man, it's like me pulling the curtain at the end of the Wizard of Oz movie, so I can see behind and see what's really going on behind the smoke and the mirrors. We got a man of God here who is just wrestling with the same prayer struggles, same personal struggles, the same looking back to his past and feeling some kind of way about it. You're going to hear all those songs. I got a song in there called My Life, where I pretty much chronicle my whole life from my teenage years in 86 rapping up until now. And like you said, it's for grown folks, man, but it's still got that boom back feel to it, That ain't gonna go nowhere.
And the album also shows you just paying homage to the battle rappers. It's so funny you just brought that to the light. Hip hop, and I've had many conversations and discussions with people that I've had on the show before, and hip hop came from battling. Battling was the origin of what hip hop is now. And you see, over the years and years and years, you see a lot of MCs, rappers go into it, and it can escalate into something more than just a battle. Some is off of personal, some is just off of the essence of hip hop. And so now, going in 2017, you start to see more and more of that happening in hip-hop music, and we just came out of the cuffs of the battle between Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj, two female rappers, two female MCs, and I try not to really indulge in so much of that, but it's out there, and I know you caught wind of that too. So what did you think of the whole battle between Remy Ma and Nicki? Some say that it's good for hip hop. Others said that it wasn't really a battle because Remy Ma really slaughtered Nicki Minaj in that Sheetha joint. And then, you also have others that said that whole battle beat was just a waste of time. So what are your thoughts on that before we go any further?
I personally still think those basic elements of hip-hop carry validity. I think that the game has changed so much. It's not like two people walking up on the sidewalk, like that movie, that show that comes on now called The Breaks. You don't see that anymore, where there's a crowd of people just standing around two rappers with no cameras, no TV show, no production, just two guys who, when they finish, the one who gets got, he slaps hands with him and he says, "Man, respect." And they walk away. And they go home and they write stuff. They go home and they meditate and they come back with something stronger. I think the difference with things like with Remy Ma and with Nicki Minaj and Drake and Meek and all these other guys is the battle now is in record sales. The battle now is in popularity. Who can fill up an arena? And so you can lose the battle, before you even get in it, because one person may just have a bigger machine pushing what they do. But I still say that some of the nicest MCs are not even on a record. I think some of the dopest people have never heard of. And it's just one of those things, man. The game has changed so much. I can easily see how people would say that that's no longer relevant, no longer necessary, but I think it's a good thing. And I think that competitive piece, originally it was because we wanted to make each other better. We wanted to come back and say, okay, I'm going to get you tomorrow. You got me today, but I'm going to get you tomorrow. Now, it's like, okay, you got me today, I'm going to shoot you tomorrow. And that's that stuff.
So if you had to go with either Remy Ma or Nicki Minaj, who would you go with? Who would you go with?
I'm going to say Remy Ma.
Remy Ma. Was it just the song, or was it other things prior to the song and after that made you want to go with Remy Ma?
Remy Ma went gutter, and I love the gutter rhymes. I just love those rhymes that come from. She went for the jugular, man. And I guess Nicki is nice, but Nicki, she does a lot more of the commercial stuff. And I ain't hating on her. I ain't knocking. This is purely preference. I ain't trying to say Nicki can't rhyme. Obviously, she can. But when Remy Ma went for somebody at the top of their game, I was like, okay, what you gonna do? And then no answer? I was like, yo, come on, man. That was like when Cannabis went to Cool J. You remember that joint?
Yeah, I remember Cannabis and LL Cool J, yeah.
Dude, I'm going to be real with you. I got nervous because Cannabis went in, man. Cannabis was an ill dude. And, but I mean, I just like those underground rappers, man. I always love it when the underdog come out and leave somebody shook. I mean, the whole planet. This wasn't like, in the subway somewhere. The whole planet heard Remy Ma's mouth and Nicki Minaj's style. So that was epic. Yeah, that was more epic than the stuff I see on the little battle shows that these rappers do.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman. WBS 87 Atlanta, WAEN FM Atlanta, WBHH, and on iHeartRadio, the home of the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. This is Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Streaming online at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. Beat Break 87 FM wants to help you get the word out on your next community event.
Hey, do you have an upcoming public service announcement that you want listeners to know about? Well, email us the info to psabeatbreak87fm@gmail.com so we can help spread the word. That's psabeatbreak87fm@gmail.com. If your event flyer has the words nonprofit, community, support, charity, and just describes everything about helping our community, please share the special event right here on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to play the other band, but I can't. It's on me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela!
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series Wordplay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation? It's when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
I Am Beautiful proudly presents its 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam. This mother-daughter mentor retreat is designed to transform young girls ages 8 to 18 years old into becoming productive people. The retreat will also help mothers, guardians, and daughters build better relationships with each other through a series of fun activities and discussions, such as the dangers of bullying, the power of social media, and setting future goals. Membership is not required to participate, and spaces are limited. The 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam will begin on Saturday, January 13th through Sunday, January 14th, 2018. Participants are encouraged to check in at 1 p.m. The location for the Pink Pajama Jam will take place at Lake Lanier Island Legacy Lounge. The address is 7000 Lanier Islands Parkway, Buford, Georgia, 30518. For more registration details, call 404-545-9051 or visit the website iambeautiful.org. We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Winners who won prizes on Beat Break 87 FM must follow contest rules posted on BeatBreakRadioFM.com. For more information, click on the Prize Patrol tab on the website's homepage or call the Beat Break 87 office at 404-680-2380. This is Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. When it comes to hip-hop,
Don't stop.
R&B, and talk radio, no one does it better than Beat Break 87 FM.
The smooth criminal on beat breaks. The smooth criminal on beat breaks.
It's like I want a sweepstake when I'm listening to Beat Break. Radio waves like tsunami display.
Spawn from the big catch, the big bang, big breaks.
It's time to
start the show. Everybody know how this party go. Brothers pump your fist while the ladies sing. Showcase the hottest around. You know the sound. Hip hop underground. Best believe it's going down.
Let the beat break. Hey. I'm a smooth criminal over beat breaks. Radio reporting live from the Peace State.
As I make the beat break down. As I make the beat break. As I make the beat break. As I make the beat break.
Break Radio, the broadcast is blasting in FM, so learn the lesson. The hottest underground show, beating on the airwaves, locked and loaded, ready to break beats and hitting the streets. Yeah, for Beat Break Radio, don't go to Wikipedia, Twitter and Facebook, search them on social media. For the new intro, they went with Plan D, cause they didn't have no luck with Plans A through C. It's the Beat Break. Beat Break Radio. Beat Break. Beat Break Radio. Beat Break.
Break Radio Show.
Good morning. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. Happy 2018. If you're just now joining us, we are doing the best interviews of 2017 right here on the Beat Break Morning Show just to get you caught up on some things. And one of the best interviews that I happen to be a part of that took place last year was when I had the opportunity to talk to and speak to the one and only poet, spoken word artist, and host of the TV show Wordplay, Patrick S. Duncan. We had a chance to talk to him one-on-one candidly about his TV show Wordplay and his latest project, what's going on at the WAEN FM studios in the ATL. So just in case you missed it or you've been sleeping under a rock and you haven't heard it yet, here it is right here, my one-on-one interview with spoken word artist and poet Patrick S. Duncan, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show.
I love the poets. I love the spoken word talent that are doing their thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And I got a fellow spoken word artist in the studio with me. He does his thing on Bob TV, and he's well known. He's well known in the spoken word community. He's very talented. I got a chance to listen to his CD, What's Going On, which is available online right now. We're going to dig a little bit more into that project in just a few moments. But right now, I got the one and only Patrick S. Duncan in the studio. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, Patrick?
Good morning. How's it going? How's it going, Beat Break?
Good, man. Good, man. Finally got you in the studio with me. And we also want to give big shout outs to our affiliate sister station, WAEN FM, for letting us use the studio to do the Beat Break Morning Show and to do the interview with you, because we got so much ground to cover, because you're a spoken word artist, you do your thing. You heard the commercials on our station in the ATL on Beat Break 87 FM. We're promoting Patrick S. Duncan. You got a very big tour coming up. You got so many places you have to be at to serve the community, to do your thing, man. But I want to be able to let you have the floor for a moment to kind of somewhat reintroduce yourself to everyone. We also got the Facebook Live thing going on, ladies and gentlemen. We're still trying to work out the whole Instagram Live thing because we're going to be new to the whole Instagram Live thing. But for all of our Facebook viewers out there tuning in and watching us right here on the Beat Break Morning Show and all of our affiliate stations, let the people know who Patrick S. Duncan is as a spoken word artist.
Well, I've been on the poetry scene since 1996. So I'm well seasoned. And poetry is just a beautiful art form. I started writing poetry when I was 13, 14 years old. I'm 49 now. So
you 49?
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
Yeah, that was part of the plan. And it was just, at the time, young kid, it was just a way for me to kind of express myself. I didn't really share it with anybody. I just wrote. It was my way of kind of exhaling at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years, of course, I introduced myself to Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou.
Oh, I love them.
Right. And things just took off from there, and I really started developing my craft, studying my craft, my voice,
mm-hmm.
my technique.
Right. And the rest was history.
And the rest was history.
Rest was history. Wow. You named some great poets. You named some great names out there. You know, I love Langston Hughes, not only as a poet, but as an author. I have one of his books as well. Okay. You know, Maya Angelou, God rest her soul, another great poet and spoken word artist. There's so many, man. You know, and so, like I mentioned earlier, I'm from the spoken word community, and I told you this off the air that I started in poetry. I started in the spoken word community before I started into radio. I just happened to find my passion in radio because, you know, to some degree, radio is almost like spoken word. It's almost like spoken word because you want your voice to be heard and you want to touch on different subject matters on the air. So clearly you touch on a variety of different subject matters on the CD, what's going on. And that's the CD, the album that you're currently pushing right now. What's going on, the CD. And I heard it on the way over here this morning. Fabulous CD, man. But before we go into the CD, of course, we definitely want the listeners and the viewers to know more about the CD, man. Talk to us about how your life growing up intertwined with spoken word. You know, we have this thing in the spoken word community where we're storytellers. Yes. You know, and we illustrate to our people, to our followers and our listeners about our life story, about other people's experiences. Yeah. So we want to know, you know, a little bit more about Patrick, how your life has intertwined into the phenomenon, which is, of course, is spoken word.
Well, as I said, I grew up in a little small town, Sylvester, Georgia, in the projects. And although physically I stayed in the projects, mentally and spiritually I was never there. And my poetry was my outlet. Unfortunately, so many young brothers and sisters, when they're in that environment, they get caught up in the trappings of that environment, not just from a physical standpoint, but from a mentality standpoint as well, and psychological standpoint as well, believing that this is all there is. I'll never be anything more than this. I'll never go any further than this. And so they make certain decisions because of that. Well, poetry was my outlet. It was my way of being. It was a way for me taking some of the things, as far as my surroundings were concerned, being able to take it and put it on paper with a pen, gave me an outlet, let me exhale, let me breathe. And because of that, I didn't make certain choices that I may have made if I didn't have that outlet. Like a young black man don't have a voice. And because you don't have that voice, you don't have that outlet, you will make certain decisions that are not healthy and beneficial from you physically or spiritually. I had poetry. Poetry was my saving grace. And now I use that poetry as a platform, as an opportunity to inspire my young brothers and sisters, no matter what environment you may be in. You do not have to be a product of your environment. Now, none of us have any choice or control over where we're born, what family we're born into.
Right.
But you do have control over your final destination. And your environment may be your starting point, but it's not your final destination. So I try to uplift my brothers and sisters to the point that although things may look gloom at the moment, it's not the end. And so continue to strive to make great decisions, because that's what life is really about. It's about choices. The choices you make and the choices you do not make. Those who are successful in life, it's not that they didn't make bad choices, but they minimize those bad choices. And that's what I want my young brothers and sisters to do. It's not about trying to be perfect, but minimize those bad choices. And I try to inspire them to do that through my poetry.
Yeah. A wise man once said that I'm not a product of my environment, but I'm a product of making bad choices. And so basically, just to translate what you're saying, it's not the environment you grew up in. You know, you could be in a very great environment or a decent environment. It doesn't have to be the projects. No. It could be in middle-class America, or it could even be in white-collar society. You know, you can be a product of bad choices if you make those bad choices.
Yes.
and it can create a snowball effect to where now you're not only damaging yourself, but you're damaging other people in the process as well. And that's some of the things you talk about in the spoken word album, What's Going On. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are just tuning in to the Beat Break Morning Show, we're talking to spoken word poet Patrick S. Duncan right here on the Beat Break Morning Show with your host Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. We got him in the studio at our sister station, WAEN FM. And the album is called What's Going On, and it relates to what's going on here in society. When I think of what's going on, you know what I think about, right? Marvin Gaye.
Yeah,
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye had nothing to do with this.
Let me just ask you, did you get some type of clearance or credit from Marvin Gaye's estate? Because you saw what happened with Robin Thicke and Pharrell now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but this is totally different. So all of the poetry, everything on here is original. So there's no sampling of Marvin Gaye or anything. And actually, what's going on really isn't about what you may think, like what's going on in the community, what's going on in the world. That's part of it, but it's what's going on inside of you. That's what the idea and concept came from, of what's going on. I almost titled it, What's Going On Inside of You. I almost titled it that, and maybe I should rethink that, but that was really my focus, is what's going on inside of my young brothers, my young sisters. What is going on inside of your mind, inside of your soul, inside of your spirit. Because that's where we as African American people, that's the disconnect. See, they understood with slavery that it wasn't a physical thing as much as it was psychological and spiritual, because they wanted to break our spirit. Once they broke our spirits, they could truly control us. And that's what it was all about, because during slavery, we were together. We were all treated the same. No matter if you were black and you were affluent at that time, you were hated even more.
Right.
If you had any type of, power or influence or could read. And now if you have some type of influence or power, or you are affluent, they'll roll the red carpet out for you, making you think that you were better off when you actually not. And during slavery, we were always together, always treated the same. And they couldn't wonder why here we were still being happy, still celebrating, still loving. So the focus became on breaking our spirits, because they understood sooner or later the chains would be off. So how do we still keep these individuals slaves mentally and spiritually? And so I focus a lot on that with the CD, with the poetry, is tapping into that spirit, getting us connected back to our roots, to our ancestors, and to God.
That's deep. It sounds to me you was already doing poetry there. You haven't done it here on this show yet. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get into your poetry in between breaks right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. We're gonna play some of the clips from your CD, What's Going On, exclusively right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. We don't want to give our viewers too much. Yeah. We want them to get the CD. What's going on?
Get the CD. What's going on? Available at CD Baby. CDbaby.com /CD/ Patrick S. Duncan. If you want to be inspired, you want to be uplifted, you want something to give to your young brother, your young sister, or even for yourself, this is a great gift for your soul, for your spirit. We say we want better, but we won't invest in it. We want positive images. We want positive sounds and vibrations. Well, I have that with what's going on. So please go to cdbaby.com /CD/ Patrick S. Duncan. Wow. Great investment.
Yeah, that's a powerful plug right there. Powerful, powerful. Shout out to Angel Cheeks. She's checking in on Facebook Live. She says, I love this. I love this. So she's a fan of spoken word and poetry and good.
Thank you, Angel.
Good positivity, good positive messages. So shout out to Angel Cheeks. Also checking in on the check-in on Facebook Live at Sean Garvey. D Mage joined in. He is liking the conversation thus far. So we encourage everyone to join in on the conversation on Facebook actually, at Sean Garvey. You can check out the video live on my personal page at Sean Garvey. That's SeanGarvey. And I believe I shared it on your page as well at Patrick S. Duncan on Facebook. We're going to get into your social media momentarily as well. We're talking about the CD, What's Going On, by Patrick S. Duncan. 10 tracks on there.
10 original tracks, original
10.
music.
Talk about it.
It's a great CD. The music, the instrument that you hear throughout the CD is called the kalimba. Those of you who are familiar with Earth, Wind, and Fire, they actually did a song called the Kalimba Story. But the kalimba is a beautiful instrument. Some people call it the mbera, some people call it the thumb piano, but it makes a beautiful sound. So that's the instrument that you hear a lot throughout the CD, the mbera. You also hear some African instruments. We have the African djembe throughout the CD. We also have the Native American flute horn as well. So some great music accompanying the poetry as well. But it's 10 original tracks. I wanted the CD to be very diverse. Although I am trying to reach my young brothers and sisters, I realize that I'm not just an African American man. I'm a human being as well, and I want to touch human beings, all human beings. So the CD is very diverse. It's just not an African American driven CD. There's love poetry on the CD. There's inspirational poetry on the CD. I'm very diverse in my content, in my material, in my emotions. So I try to make sure that I convey that through my poetry, that I give you a complete representation of myself and of my work. So if you want to be inspired, there's no profanity on the CD. It's something you can buy for your teenage son, your teenage daughter. It's something that the family can sit down and listen to together. There's no profanity on the CD whatsoever.
It's clean. It's clean like Sinbad the comedian.
Clean like my head. Clean like my head.
You made me drop my tablet.
My head is clean.
Oh man, he got me cracking over here. I dropped my tablet, ladies and gentlemen. It is clean like Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
Basically. That's what's up.
And before we let you go, Patrick S. Duncan in the studio. Before we let you go, Patrick, we want you to do a little something again, just to remind our listeners and viewers why they need to go and get the new album, What's Going On, by Patrick S. Duncan, available on CD, baby. We got this thing called the Beat Break 87 Cypher, where we bring people on, don't matter who they are, and we allow them to spit something. You can do it on beat or off beat. It doesn't matter. You want to do it a cappella? Okay, cool. All right. So let's do this. Let's do something from off of your CD, What's Going On, because once again, we want to remind people why they need to go and pick up the CD. But you're going to do one of your tracks from off of the CD, What's Going On, without the beat, without any music in the background. We're just going to let you spit. We're going to let you flow. We're going to let you do your thing. All right. Time now for the Beat Break 87 Cypher, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Hip hop beats, rhymes, and bars. It's the Beat Break 87 Cypher on the Beat Break Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Patrick S. Duncan from off the new CD, What's Going On. Beat Break 87 Cypher, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Patrick S. Duncan, do your thing.
There goes the sound of a gun in the air. Another black man's dead because another one didn't care. All this violence doesn't make sense. I can't even leave my house without being tense. Looking over my shoulders, trying to stay on my guard. Living in my own neighborhood shouldn't be this hard. We need to start having more compassion for another person's life. And if you're in such of love, then you need to get to know Christ. We no longer worry about the Ku Klux Klan. Our biggest fear in life is another black man. I never thought I would live to see the day when I couldn't approach another black man with a smile. I never thought I'd live to see the killing of a black man become in style. I never thought I'd live to see so many young black boys dead before they even learned how to drive. I never thought I'd live to hear so many young black boys say, the only thing I want to be when I grow up is alive. How many more of our mothers have to scream and moan before we ask each other, what's going on?
I'm not going to do the hand claps, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only going to do the finger snapping like we did back in the spoken word community back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Black in the day.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Wow. One of the reasons why you got to go out and get the CD, What's Going On.
What's Going On, available again, cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan.
Patrick S. Duncan, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Garvey. Beat Break Radio. Appreciate
spoken word
it.
artist. You can catch him on Black on Purpose TV Wordplay.
Yes, blackonpurposetv.com.
blackonpurposetv.com. All right. And your next available event, your next tour.
October the 4th, I'll be at Stonecrest Library, part of the Stonecrest Festival. Wednesday, October the 4th, 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. October the 7th, I'll be part of the Stonecrest Festival as well, because it's from October the 2nd through the 7th. So that Saturday, the 7th, is going to be a big event with a main stage. I'll be part of that as well. So a couple of times for you to come out and see me live as well. But send me a friend request at Facebook. That's the best way to keep up with me and what's going on.
He's going to be in a town, city near you, so definitely support him. Check out him along with some other fellow poets as well, doing the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Patrick S. Duncan, spoken word poet. Make sure you get the CD. What's Going On? Available on CD Baby, online. What's Going On? Patrick S. Duncan. Of course, you're going to continue to hear the commercial on Beat Break 87 FM. Shouts to Sharia Thomas.
Did a great job with that voiceover.
Absolutely. Yes. And shouts to Studio 21 Media for letting us use this studio, ladies and gentlemen.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Roll, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman.
The rain begins to fall and puts me in a mood to share and create, babe, beautiful moments with you. Let me close my eyes.
Peace, y'all. It's your boy R&B Soul Man, Liddell Williams, and you're tuned in to the Beat Break Radio.
Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series Wordplay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high and have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
We specialize in creating mobile apps for the entertainment industry. Go to bvmobileapps.com, click Get Started Now, create your account, choose your package, upload your content, and click Submit. BV Mobile Apps. Make it easy. Make it mobile.
Listen to Beat Break 87 FM on the go. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app from the app marketplace, including Amazon, Google Play, and the App Store. View photos, videos, and Beat Break 87 shows on your mobile device. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app now for free.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
A storage tank ruptured, and for miles, chemicals were pushing up against the riverbanks.
This was a big, big deal, and it was going to have a serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment this local guy came up to me and said, "They call the guard out for this stuff?"
You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things.
We were out there with booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We're responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up."
Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Georgia National Guard. Aired by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
I Am Beautiful proudly presents its 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam. This mother-daughter mentor retreat is designed to transform young girls ages 8 to 18 years old into becoming productive people. The retreat will also help mothers, guardians, and daughters build better relationships with each other through a series of fun activities and discussions, such as the dangers of bullying, the power of social media, and setting future goals. Membership is not required to participate, and spaces are limited. The 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam will begin on Saturday, January 13th through Sunday, January 14th, 2018. Participants are encouraged to check in at 1 p.m. The location for the Pink Pajama Jam will take place at Lake Lanier Island Legacy Lounge. The address is 7000 Lanier Islands Parkway, Buford, Georgia, 30518. For more registration details, call 404-545-9051 or visit the website iambeautiful.org. We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
What's up, ATL? Make sure that you check out the D Here Radio Show on Beat Break 87 and BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Beat Break Radio FM, Atlanta's new underground station. Online 24/7 at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman.
Good morning. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. Happy 2018. Happy New Year. I hope you are getting as much rest as possible before you get up and go back to work the next day. But don't worry, folks. We got you covered with the best interviews we have conducted last year in 2017 right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Now, one of the best interviews I conducted last year was with the one and only Cassandra Lucas. Now, of course, that name rings a bell. Why? Because she is one half of the 90s R&B duo from back in the day, Changing Faces. Yeah, Changing Faces, known for songs like Stroke You Up with R. Kelly and Get OUT. You know, those hits right there. Well, we had a chance to talk to her on the phone about her life before and after Changing Faces, what she got going on right now as a solo artist. And she had some stuff to talk about in regards to R. Kelly and his shenanigans last year. So, curious to know what she was talking about? Well, check it out right now. We got it here on Smash, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Best interviews of 2017. Here is my recent interview with Cassandra Lucas from Changing Faces, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. We got the one and only one half of Changing Faces on the live line with us this morning, Miss Cassandra Lucas. Cassandra Lucas.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I am blessed and highly favored. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Beat Break Morning Show. I did not know that you were originally from Harlem, New York, and one side of me, you know, is from New York. Even though I was born and raised in Georgia, one side of me is from New York because half of my family is from New York, especially my grandfather, God rest his soul. He was raised in Harlem, New York. And he was a doo-wop. He was a doo-wop musician from back in the day, a long time ago. And so, you know, from that period, that era to now, we have seen a lot of artists, both R&B, hip hop, and in other genres. A lot of great talent has came from Harlem, New York, you know, like Bad Boy, you know, to right now, A$AP Rocky, so many artists. And yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing in New York right now, man. So, you know, how do you feel about everything happening right now in New York? Everybody, like, from all different regions of the US of A, you know, coming out and everybody's doing music. You know, people are having mixed feelings about certain stuff that they hear on radio and on TV. How do you feel about everything in the music industry right now?
You know, I feel like everything goes through cycles. You know how, like, we had disco, and then, you know, it's like, oh, away with disco. And I just feel like in the music industry, there's a cycle of, you know, it's music, so we have to kind of go through, it's like a roller coaster ride. We have to go through the ride, and then we'll make our way back to, you know, to the good stuff. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I feel like, you know, it's a ride, and we have to ride it. But the good thing about music is that you can always, if you don't like what you're hearing now, you can always press play, and it's always there at your fingertips for you to listen to what you want to listen to. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah,
if you're going, you know, it's not touchable, and you can't you don't have to listen to it. You know, there is good stuff out there.
Right.
You just have to keep playing it and keep reminding ourselves that it's still there.
Right, and then you can also do your due diligence too and go to YouTube. You know, you have the internet, which is accessible. You go to YouTube
and support the music that you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give up on it. It's still there. Like, support that music. Support, you know, that what you like. Because we're not in control as artists of radio, of those things. We're not in control of that. But, you know, as a fan of, let's say, Anita Baker or, you know what I'm saying, Sade or whoever, I can just always make sure I continue to listen and continue to support, you know, that music, because that's what does it for me.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and that's why we have platforms like the Beat Break Morning Show, which we've been doing for 7 going on 8 years now. And we play a lot of artists that, sound 10 times better than some of the artists that you hear on radio. I'm just keeping it real. And, a lot of those artists don't get the same kind of recognition that you hear on mainstream radio, but at the same time, it's room for everybody. You still need that balance. You know what I mean? It's still that room for.
There's a lane. That's the thing I don't understand. It's a big old world. This is a big world. So there's a lane for all of us. And, and music is like food. Like, I may like chicken and you like burgers. You know what I'm saying? What you like. There's a lane, and there's going to be people who like you and they like me. You know what I mean? And that's fine. So why can't we all do it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Why can't we all do it? We all can grow together. Why can't there be a little space for everybody?
Right. Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree. But, going back to what I said about New York, a lot of talented artists, and I forgot to mention SWV because I grew up with SWV as well, too. Yes. Yes. And I like the emergence. I said this is a beautiful time also because I like the emergence of the artists, the girl groups and the boy groups that are coming back. You know what I mean? Like we just seen yeah, Escape, 112, they've been doing their press run recently, Jagged Edge, all the artists that we grew up loving and listening to and still seeing consistent, even Next came, they had their issues and what have you, but they all came back together, reuniting. It's just such a beautiful thing right now. So let's talk about, we're going to talk about you as a solo artist right now, but you come from one of the most popular groups ever in R&B industry, and that's just in R&B history, and that's just my personal opinion. Forget you if you don't. Well, let's say unsung. Let's say unsung popular girl groups. Because I still feel like to this very day that Changing Faces never got the recognition that they should have deserved. So let's
preach this morning.
So people want to know.
I like to hear that. Really, I agree with you. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. So before the interview, we played a little bit of Get OUT, Get Out. We played a little bit of that just to remind people, about Changing Faces, where all this good R&B came from and everything. And, you all were like very popular at the time. You all was that hit single. It was being played on the radio so many times in contemporary R&B radio, and you all had a major hit, and you all had R. Kelly, the godfather of R&B, behind it, and so you all was like the best thing since sliced bread, and then you all came with a follow-up. You all came up with follow-up songs. I really like the song Ladies Man. The Ladies Man song was the joint. Yeah. I mean, that was the hit, and then all of a sudden, like, we didn't hear from Changing Faces anymore. So people want to know, like, what happened to Changing Faces, and it's just not just me as a fan, but we have people that are fans as well too. So what happened between when you all started and then now?
Well, it wasn't. Get Out and the album you're talking about, that was the second album. So Stroke You Out was first, Get Out was the second album, and then The Other Woman was the third album. So it was like after the third album, 2001, 2002, about there. We were going through some record label stuff, because you know how that is. And, so it was just, we just decided, we just going to chill for a second, because we were going between, are we going to be off the label, on this label, going back and forth, because they didn't honor a lot of the things that they said they would. And, we just felt like we weren't getting what we deserved with the label. So, and that was some years right there. You know how you can be stuck in some mess with a record label for a minute. And so then that took us into like the mid 2005, and at some point, excuse me one second, something got in my throat. I'm sorry. And then at some point, you know, we were just like doing our own things. Life got in the way, and we were like, you know, maybe we should, you know, try this again. But we were still going overseas, doing shows, and you know, with like Blackstreet, and you know, they have a lot in Japan and London, and so we were doing a lot of stuff overseas for a minute, and then after that, I'm trying to think about when, and up until maybe 2013, maybe till 2013, that was our last time that we performed together. We did get off the label eventually, of course, and we were just doing it independently ourselves. And now we're still doing it independently of each other. You know, I'm doing my thing, and Sharice is doing her thing.
Right.
And hopefully, at some point, like you said, with the emergence of all the groups or whatever, you know, I never say never, because you always want to put positive things out there, and you hope that, you know, people can see eye to eye, and maybe one day you'll be talking to Change Face on the phone as well.
Yes, yes. we want that.
So,
We will.
You're right, but for right now, I'm not pessimistic. I'm not that girl. So I would just, you know, hope that, you know, especially there's money out there to be made, you know, so there's always a chance for great things to happen. You know, they happen before, they can always happen again. That's how I think.
We
let God do his thing.
Right. Yeah, put it in God's hands. Put it out there in the universe, and just let whatever the universe wants it to do, and just let the chips fall as they may. Now, your other right now, the other half, the other member from Changing Faces, like, because we hear these stories all the time, especially with girl groups or duos, they get into it. You know, like what happened with Floetry and other girl groups. You know, they put out good hits, they put out great hits, and you hear all these rumors and stories about girl groups and duos getting into it, and tensions get involved because of personal or business matters or whatever. Has that ever happened within the walls of Changing Faces?
Yeah, absolutely. Because then, first of all, you're like sisters too. So even if it ain't business, it's just you don't agree, I don't agree. You know, if people tell you that's not the case, then that is not, like, it's a real deal. That's like family. So it's like you're getting into it with your brother or your sister. That's the real, you know, and they're not going to agree with you, and you're not going to agree with them, and then you go and you're like, oh, forget you, know, yes, it's real. But then you have to come back to what's really real, which is the music and what, you know, and what it's really all about. So you have to go through the bumps and the bruises, just like any other relationship, because you spend most of your life with that person, you know. It's not, you know, this is real stuff. You know, you spend more time with them than you do with your real family. So you have to go through that in order to reach common ground.
Talk about it. You know, and I hear that a lot, you know, and so, like I said, it goes back to the emergence of seeing a lot of the R&B groups coming back together and solving their differences, because they got to realize at the end of the day, it's not only about them, it's about their fans, it's about their followers, it's about the people. Yeah, absolutely. So for those who are just tuning in, we are talking to Cassandra Lucas from Changing Faces, solo artist, songwriter. Yes, folks, she wrote songs for other artists too. You work with Darnell Jones, who we had the pleasure of having on the Beat Break Morning Show not too long ago. He sent us a drop and we played it. And so for, you know, you also write for other artists too. And so, you know, what like, which one do you think is more challenging to you? Is it the singing or is it writing the songs? Which one is more challenging?
You know, I love the creative process. I gotta be honest with you. I love the creative process because, you know, you're able to, like, you know, go in that studio, zone out, you know, let your mind go, you know, tap into things that may have happened to you or not to you, to your best girlfriend, and you just, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, to your best girlfriend's girlfriend. And then to have nothing, and then end up with just something. You know, and every time you do it, it's as if it's the first time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because, wow, you start off with, the word the. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a whole complete idea that, went from pen to pad to microphone to, coming out through speakers. It's just that's just an amazing process. And then, I like that because you're able just to go places, like you're sitting here, but you feel like you're in Malibu. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I love that process. I also love the performing process, but it just always feels like you're on a dangerous ride because, like, it's this one time that you're on that stage and anything could go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And you can't rewind it. You can't take it back, and that's it, So I think I would have to probably say the creative process more because it relaxes me more.
Mm-hmm.
But I love performing live as well. But it's just more of a nerve-wracking thing. And
Right.
after all these years, it's still the same. Every time you hit the stage, if you don't get butterflies or, you know what I'm saying, then to me something's wrong. Because you should always feel like that. Just anything can happen at that moment.
If you're just tuning in, one half of Changing Faces, we just played I Love You, which gives it a bouncy R&B inspirational love tune, which a lot of people need nowadays because of everything that's going on right now. And, I always believe that music is the universal language, and it's also the medicine to whenever we get sick or when we ill or when we get ill. And so with you being a solo artist now and you writing songs and, you're not following what everybody else is doing, you staying true to your craft and whatever, like as a solo artist, how much an independent, let me just put out independent, by the way, independent solo artist. Let me put out, let me put that, and let me emphasize that as well too. As an independent solo artist, how much freedom do you have to really, do what you do as an artist?
I said all the freedom because you're just able to do whatever it is you want to do, and that's a great feeling. You just, and you can put out music when you want to. So if I do something yesterday, I can put it out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. It was never, it's no schedule, it's no calendar. It's you know what? You feel like this needs to be out right now. Then it's out right now. That's the world we're in. So you can't ask for nothing better than that. And it's at everybody's fingertips. That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. Debut solo CD, it is slated for a March 2018 release, and we're only a few months away. Yeah, we're a couple of months until the new year, man. This year has gone by so quick, but it's crazy bananas. But you are getting ready to put out your debut solo CD for everyone, the Changing Faces fans, the Changing Faces lovers, just lovers of R&B in general. Like, talk to us. What can people expect from your new CD getting ready to be released next year?
Something for the lovers, something for the dancers, the ones who want to go into the club. See, I wanted to touch things that I wasn't able to do when I was with Changing Faces. I wanted to explore music in general, and I think you're going to be excited about what you hear.
Are you going to help some couples make some babies in 2018? That's what we know. Or
That's what I do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Or are you gonna do something? Are you gonna do something for the side chicks as well? That's what inquiring minds want to know too, because a lot of relationships. What's so funny is that you never heard of the term side chick back in the day, or when we did the music in the 90s. There was the woman on the side or the other woman, but now it's side chicks, or the side piece. Right. But nowadays, a lot of people are embracing the side chicks, the side pieces, the woman on the woman on the side, and you hear a lot of that in the music. Is that something that is that one of the things that you're going to touch on in your new CD? Or is it going to be like, are you going to be on like an anti-side chick type of vibe? Are you? She had to take a breather. She had to be like, hey, "Wait a minute, hold up." Are you going to be on? Are you going to give audience? Are you going to talk about the side chick in your songs in your new album or your new CD, or are you going to be like on this whole anti-side chick vibe?
Well, I've never been one, so I can't be for them. So I don't know. I don't have any a song. For the side chick. You know what I'm saying? But it should be developed. I can't tell you in what content.
Oh, boy.
That's not something that, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You
know what I mean? That's not, you never know. You never know. But I can't tell you in what content the side chick song is.
But it's all about love. It's all about love on this new CD. Yeah. Okay. 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 And who are some? They need love too. So. Oh boy, Cassandra Lucas on the phone lines right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Who are some of the people you're going to be working with on the new CD? By the way.
Me and my production team, Richard Smith and Noel Absalom. Yep, I wrote the whole album. Which is what I wanted to do. I don't, as of now, I don't have many features, but that could very well change. But I wanted to make sure that it was a solo endeavor, so that I could really put all of myself into it.
Definitely. And did I mention that it's independent? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's independent, not labeled. So you have, like you said earlier, you have all the freedom and the creative control for making this album. So that's what's up. And the song I Love You is going to be on the CD, and a few other songs that or actually one of the songs that we're going to get into.
Even before we go, just make sure I did give Love a chance, and I just wanted to make sure I said that song because the proceeds from sales for that song will be going to direct relief to help out the hurricane victims all over the Virgin Islands and the places that this government, the places they're blind to. So please, I just wanted to make note of that. So if they can call support and, if I can lend my voice to help, that's,
Yeah, and that's important.
It means the world to me. Yeah, if they could at least help. There's a lot of people, they tell us one thing, but they're doing something else.
Right.
This government of ours, and we need to help each other. And just like that, that's when I say to you that, I was working on that song earlier in the year, and then when I just saw everything that was going on, that was slated to be on the album, and I was like, no, this needs to be out right now. So, just like we were speaking, it needs to be out right now. And what happened, I finished the song off and put it out right now. Because the timing is now.
Yeah. It's perfect timing. Perfect.
It goes to, support so that we can help each other out. A lot of people out there need help. And, whatever we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And we played that Give Love a Chance a few moments ago, too, which is on the new project in 2018. Yeah. So we'll play it again later on in the broadcast. And I know you're getting ready to go. Once again, Cassandra Lucas, one half of Changing Faces, on the phone lines with us right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. We got to get your thoughts real quick on the whole R. Kelly situation that is still ongoing right now. This is someone that also worked with Changing Faces before, and you witnessed and you've seen and you heard all the stuff that R. Kelly went through and been through, ever since the early 2000s and to what's going on right now with this whole R. Kelly scandal. Like, what are your thoughts? Yeah, what are your thoughts on this situation?
I have absolutely no idea. I've not even been in touch, which is crazy, in years and years and years. I'm hearing just like you guys. And it's not the person that we know or worked with, or it's just, so I'm just praying to God that is not the truth. But there's nothing, if I Like, okay, what? You know what I mean? So I just pray to God that, it ain't true because I'm going to leave it right there.
Yeah. I mean, even artists have said a little bit about it, but not too much. The R&B singer Tank, he was on The Breakfast Club recently, and they asked him about the whole R. Kelly situation thing as well. And so, Tank worked with R. Kelly before too, but it was like, Tank got kids. And so, if it, he doesn't know all the details like you and I, of course, but it would be something to where he got to think about his kids first before he would even put them in the studio with someone like an R. Kelly or anybody that has that kind of rapport. So, like, being in this industry, do you sometimes be very mindful and protective of, kids, like maybe your nieces, nephews, your children, or whoever? Are you like really, really mentally protective about that?
You have to be. It's a crazy world out here. You have to be. Yeah, absolutely. It's like insane. What the hell? Like, really, you have to be. Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to school them.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman. WBS 87 Atlanta, WAEN FM Atlanta, WBHH, and on iHeartRadio, the home of the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. This is Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Streaming online at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. Beat Break 87 FM wants to help you get the word out on your next community event.
Hey, do you have an upcoming public service announcement that you want listeners to know about? Well, email us the info to psabeatbreak87fm@gmail.com so we can help spread the word. That's psabeatbreak87fm@gmail.com. If your event flyer has the words nonprofit, community, support, charity, and just describes everything about helping our community, please share the special event right here on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist, Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series Wordplay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out out what's happening in your city.
I Am Beautiful proudly presents its 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam. This mother-daughter mentor retreat is designed to transform young girls ages 8 to 18 years old into becoming productive people. The retreat will also help mothers, guardians, and daughters build better relationships with each other through a series of fun activities and discussions, such as the dangers of bullying, the power of social media, and setting future goals. Membership is not required to participate, and spaces are limited. The 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam will begin on Saturday, January 13th through Sunday, January 14th, 2018. Participants are encouraged to check in at 1 p.m. The location for the Pink Pajama Jam will take place at Lake Lanier Island Legacy Lounge. The address is 7000 Lanier Islands Parkway, Buford, Georgia, 30518. For more registration details, call 404-545-9051 or visit the website iambeautiful.org. We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Winners who won prizes on Beat Break 87 FM must follow contest rules posted on BeatBreakRadioFM.com. For more information, click on the Prize Patrol tab on the website's homepage or call the Beat Break 87 office at 404-680-2380. This is Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. When it comes to hip-hop, R&B, and talk radio, no one does it better than Beat Break 87 FM. It's the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey and the crew.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. I'm so happy that you are tuning in to the New Year's edition of the Beat Break Morning Show as we play the best interviews of 2017. All right, and speaking of one of the best interviews of 2017, we had a very interesting interview with a minister and an artist. Yes, he is a minister and an artist at the same time. I'm talking about Mr. Versi, all right? So I had a chance to talk to Mr. Versi via phone about life in the ministry, his music, and what he thought about No Flesh's comments that he recently made on the Beat Break Morning Show. So you heard it earlier, but we got the one-on-one interview with Mr. Versi. All right? So check it out. Here it is, Mr. Versi from last year, 2017, my interview with Mr. Versi, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Check it out. A live line with us right here on the Beat Break Morning Show is a youth speaker and a national recording hip-hop artist. Now, you know I'm all about youth empowerment. It is one of the most important things that I encourage everyone to take heed of in today's society, especially with everything that's going on. And he is here to talk about the life of being a youth speaker, a youth minister, and he also has a new album that we're going to get into in just a few moments. And plus, we got a couple of his joints that we can play right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. We got the one and only Minister Robert Taylor III, better known as Mr. Versi. What's going on, Mr. Versi? What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, brother? What's up, man? I'm good. Excited about being here.
Yes, man, we're excited that you took the time out of your busy schedule to call in to the Beat Break Morning Show. You are doing a lot of amazing things, especially when it comes to the youth. And I definitely want to talk about your album and new music. So we're going to get into that in just a few moments. But I want you to go ahead and take the floor and tell everyone who Mr. Versi really is.
Absolutely, man. I think you did a good job introducing me, I guess.
You know how I do. But
absolutely, man. You building me up. Yeah, man, I'm a guy that's got a heart and a passion to reach this generation. My whole thing is introducing the real God to real teens, letting teenagers know that God cares about you, and I do it through music, through speaking the word of God. I'm actually working on a couple books and just using all my gifts and my talents to reach this generation. I don't feel that this generation is lost, no matter what statistics are saying, no matter what society's saying. God is still reaching this generation with his power, man.
Now, of course, it is already summer. We are still in springtime, but this is the part of the year where a lot of young teens, kids are coming out of high school, or they're taking the summer off of school to go and to get into some things, some extracurricular activities outside of school for the next 3 months, man. And, you know, there's summer camp, there's
all these different type of recreational activities. However, on the flip side, you still have a lot of negative stuff happening with today's youth, especially during the summertime, man. So we want you to go ahead, because we want to use this platform to bring people on like yourself to talk about some of your experiences working with the youth. So with that being said, what do you have going on as we are approaching the summer weeks ahead? You know, there's a lot of kids out of school getting ready for the summertime. What do you got going on with the youth this summer?
Absolutely, man. Of course, I have a big conference schedule coming up. We call it the Reload Conference. We do it every year, the third week in June. And I actually speak on a weekly basis down in Griffin to a youth ministry called HEAT, Home Energetic Progressive Teens, HEAT Student Ministries. We do that. But also my agenda, my calendar, man, we're taking dates, we're taking conferences, we're taking summer camps. I actually go and I'll be guest speaker, be guest performer, just whatever the people need me to do to reach this generation. I guess I need to clarify that when you say whatever. You know, I ain't going to go and juggle and spit fire and stuff. But from the standpoint of public speaking, man, and just reaching the teenagers, motivational speaking, we do school assemblies, we do it all, man, just reaching this generation. So anytime anybody's looking for a performer, looking for a guest speaker, looking for a mentor, looking for a motivator, just hit me up, man. We'll be more than happy to come. The website is www.robcoreach.com, ROBCOREACH.com, and all the information to get me to your opinions on that. I would love to come.
I feel like you have a testimony. I feel like there's a testimony that's about to come out of you that I want you to share with our listening audience. Why did you feel like getting involved in the youth and speaking to the youth? Why do you feel like it is important, a man of yourself, to really get involved in youth empowerment speaking?
I think it's so important, man, because in this generation, a lot of times if we're not careful, we won't teach this generation the power of choices. You know, I go around and I speak to people, I let teenagers know there's 3 levels of choices in your life. You have choices that affect your today, choices that affect your tomorrow, and choices that affect your total destiny. A lot of times what we'll focus on choices that just affect our day. What kind of swag are we going to have? You know, am I going to wear my black J's? Am I going to wear them white? You know, all those are just choices that affect your today, which is nothing wrong with that. But we forget about those choices that affect our tomorrow. Like, what college am I going to go to? Am I going to hook up with the right friends to propel me into my destiny? Then the major level of choices is choices that affect your total destiny. What am I going to do with this Jesus guy?
Real talk right there. Mr. Versi right here on the Beat Break Morning Show on the Lifeline. Youth minister. He got a lot of great things getting ready to happen with the youth this summer, with the kids being out of school for the next 3 months. So it is going down. Now, of course, Mr. Versi is not only a youth speaker, but he's also a rap artist as well. How did you get the name Mr. Versi?
Now, Mr. Versi comes from being versatile, being versatile. At first I was saying versatile, I actually slimmed it down to Versi. Basically saying being an individual that used all your gifts, all your talent to just everything God's given you, you re-give it back to God and say, God, I dedicate it all back to you to do whatever you want to do with all my gifts, all my talent, all my time. So let's talk about being versatile, being thirsty for God.
Now, you come from the background of ministry and inspiration and gospel. So, you know, in the early years growing up, I know you had to listen to a lot of the greats, especially in the gospel music arena. You know, the Kirk Franklins and the Mary Marys and the Donnie McClurkins and many others. But who are some of the artists in that particular genre that you looked up to the most and made you want to become serious with this music?
Got you. That's awesome. And I like, of course, just the different ones you named, man. I definitely admire Mary. One individual that I admire, not speaking to him like he's actually old, he's definitely not old, but Canton Jones, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with him. I just went to a Canton Jones concert, and just how he captivated the attention of this culture, of this generation, but then he still led them to Jesus Christ. I thought that was very unique. I thought that was very creative. I thought that was very powerful. So that actually motivated me to stir up my creative gift and let me know, hey, man, you can do this, and you can still do it for the kingdom.
Minister Robert Taylor III, better known as Mr. Versi, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. And, of course, you have two different sides of you. You have Minister Robert Taylor III, and then of course you have Mr. Versey, which a lot of your followers know you as when you are doing the music thing. But when it comes to Minister Robert Taylor III, tell us the difference exactly between Minister Robert Taylor III and Mr. Versey. Like, what other sides do we get out of this individual?
Absolutely, man. That's a dynamic question. Really, I am an extremely probably quiet person. I'm an introvert. Probably I like quality alone time. That's totally opposite than my ministry side. A lot of my high school friends, when they first saw me speaking and performing, they couldn't believe it was me. They were like, this is no way this is the choir boy from Henry County High School. So it's just like when I get up there, God just, I don't know, man, I found a new part of my personality that I didn't know. I wasn't aware that was there. But God is just using it, man, to reach so many people, so I'm excited about it.
Okay, and we all have our different aliases. We all have our different sides. Sean Garvey is more, I'm kind of like you. When the mics are off and behind the scenes, I'm an introvert too. I really don't say a lot. I'm more of a listener. I like to hear people's opinions and perspectives and hear what they have to say. But when I'm on the mic, I'm like a train that just keeps on going and going and going nonstop. So it's just so much I say. Absolutely, man. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Versey, he is on the telephone lines with us right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. I want to get into your music real quick, and then when we come back from the break, I have some more questions I want to ask you because, of course, you are doing a lot of great things in the community. And we actually had another inspirational artist on the show recently, No Flesh. He was on the Beat Break Morning Show, rapper and not producer, but rapper and pastor No Flesh. He had an opportunity to speak to me on the Beat Break Morning Show. So I want to piggyback on what he shared with our listeners a few weeks ago on the Beat Break Morning Show. And we're going to get into more of your new music, all right? So let's go ahead and jump right into Live Right. Live Right by the homie Mr. Versey. And before we get into that, Mr. Versey, tell us the concept behind this song that we about to get into, Live Right.
Absolutely, man. Live Right comes from just from the heartbeat of a guy that's doing wrong. He knows he's doing wrong, but it seems as if he can't get away from those things. Generational curses have him bound. He's just falling in the same footsteps that he saw his dad, his uncles, them, other kin people do, and he's just crying out to God, that God, I just want to live right. I just want to live my life for you. Can you help me do that? All right. That's where Live Right comes from.
Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. We are the Beat Break Morning Show, joined by our special guest on the live line, Mr. Versey, better known as the one and only hip hop national. What do they call you as? They call you the national recording artist, youth speaker. But I know you have other titles under your belt. Besides youth speaker, national recording, hip hop artist, like what else do you do in the kingdom of God?
And I'm actually I'm the youth and children pastor at my church. I'm on the pastoral staff. I'm also on the board of directors at my church. I'm actually an ordained minister as well. So I usually just say, they can just say Versey, they can just call me Robert. Man, I'm not really so into the titles, but some situations the titles are definitely acceptable, but I'm just cool with Versey.
You're a man of many hats.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. So we're going to go to our social media on Facebook and on Twitter at Beat Break Radio and read some of the comments that people are sharing in regards to our interview with Mr. Versey. We're going to go to at The Real ATL Sam on Twitter at Beat Break Radio, and he says that church is like college. Everybody is not meant to go to college. So everybody, I guess what he's saying is everybody is not meant to go to church. Everybody, is not meant to go to somewhere where they feel like they're not getting anything out of it. So he compares church to college. Let's say what do you think about that? That was coming from at The Real ATL Sam.
Well, I think we must define the word church. clarification to my earlier statement. When I say church, I'm not necessarily talking about your traditional church. I'm talking about the biblical definition of church. I'm just talking about the gathering together of a brotherhood. When I say brotherhood, of course, I mean male and female. It's a group of people with the same beliefs that's empowering one another. I'm not necessarily saying your traditional church. I just don't feel you should be out there a lone ranger, like I said earlier. You can't just float around by yourself. You know, you got to get strength from somebody, whether it's a Bible study, a college campus, since you say college campus ministry. Of course, like I said, we do a weekly youth group. Of course, your traditional church is definitely good as well. But I mean, you can't just say, okay, you know what? I'm going to sit in front of my laptop 20 minutes every day, and I'm have my own sanctuary. I'm going to be my own pastor. I just don't feel that that's biblical from my study of the Word of God. For that to be the only thing you do. Now, that is definitely complementary to going to church. But I just don't feel that you can be as strong as you should be just only doing that yourself. You know why? Because you're limited to your intellect. You're limited to your capability of hearing from God. I'm an ordained minister. I don't want to just be limited to my understanding of God. I want to be able to refer to somebody else that maybe a little closer to God than me.
All right, we're going to go back to our tweets here at Beat Break Radio on Twitter. And we got a tweet from at ChurchGirl21. And she wants to know, what is the name of your ministry and what are your service times?
Absolutely. The church that I attend is Mount Olive Outreach Ministries. It's in Griffin, Georgia, and we have service at 10 o'clock on Sunday and 12:15 on Sunday. Actually, my church website is outreachministriesinc.org.
Okay, and I think we have time for one more tweet right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, and this is from at Pat123Block. And not sure if it's a he or a she. You know how some people, they put up profile pictures and they don't identify themselves.
Exactly.
But this person on Twitter wants to ask the question, I'm listening to the interview. What do you think about the death of Bishop Eddie Long? Wow. Of Bishop Eddie Long, of course, for those that don't know, Bishop Eddie Long, he has been a very well-known minister, pastor here in Atlanta. And, he had a few scandals, of course, and he died this year in 2017. What did you think about the passing of Bishop Eddie Long?
Well, I think it's just like any man of God. I definitely hate to hear about the passing of a man of God or anybody. Death is unexpected. And I just think that we should give him the respect as well as his family as anybody that dies. From the standpoint, you go to any funeral across America, the people try to focus on the positive things. I mean, somebody's going on. There's no need to start focusing on the negative things. Let's focus on the positive. I feel like his ministry and the people that work with him have touched thousands and thousands of lives. I choose to focus on the good things that he's done.
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. And someone sent me a tweet asking me, Sean, didn't you used to do a gospel radio show back in the day? Yeah, I did. I did several gospel radio shows. I was at AM 1260 WTJH before I helped started Beat Break Radio. So yeah, I was at AM 1260. Of course, I have a past. Not that kind of past, but I had a gospel past from back in the day. Yeah, all right. Appreciate it for doing research on me. All right, Mr. Bursey, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Once again, the album is Live or Die, the CD. You can get it off of the internet, of course, off of iTunes. You can buy it on iTunes, and you can also get it through Amazon. But we're going to let Mr. Bursey give you all additional information on how you can get your copy. So, Mr. Bursey, go ahead and let people know how they can get the album and where can people follow you at.
Absolutely. The album is available everywhere music is sold online. It's like you mentioned earlier, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, just everywhere music is sold online. You just go get it. Get it today. I believe you're definitely going to love it. Also, you can follow me. I'm on social media, Twitter. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, Mr. Bursey, Versee. I will follow you back.
All right, Mr. Bursey, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. I really appreciate you, Mr. Bursey, for calling in to the show. And I'm going to hold you to your upcoming appearance on our church roundtable that me and the people from Beat Break Radio are going to put together, man. I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be incredible. Yeah, we got to do it in a bigger setting than here in the radio station, because we definitely want the audience participation in this. So we're going to work on some things. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Appreciate it, Mr. Bursey. Live or Die. It is out right now. Make sure you go out and you support the brother. All right. Appreciate it, Mr. Bursey. Thank you so much for calling in to the Beat Break Morning Show.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We got the Beat Break Morning Show. We got more stuff on the way next. Sharia's Law. Plus, DJ Rollum is going to put it down in the mix. We got that coming up. Stay tuned. It's the Beat Break Morning Show.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman.
Pull up to me bumper, pull up to me bumper, pull up like a long black limousine. Baby, come over, pull up to me bumper. I can do the things that you never seen. 'Cause usually you like to sit on the wall, but taking shots so you know it's your call plan. Dirty Diana, but my name is Kay. Smooth criminal, come be my angel. Like 1, 2, 3. Listen, baby, you gon' dance with me. I bet you won't wanna leave if you think you got a chance with me. 1, 2, 3. Listen, baby, you gon' dance with me. Bet you won't wanna leave if you think you got a chance with me. I'm bad, and we just wanna hear them records all night. I'm bad, and we just wanna hear them records all night. I'm bad, and we just wanna hear them records all night. I'm bad, and we just wanna hear them records all night.
It's the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey and the crew. Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's so me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's so me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series Wordplay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
We specialize in creating mobile apps for the entertainment industry. Go to bvmobileapps.com, click Get Started Now, create your account, choose your package, upload your content, and click Submit. BV Mobile Apps. Make it easy. Make it mobile.
Listen to Beat Break 87 FM on the go. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app from the app marketplace, including Amazon, Google Play, and the App Store. View photos, videos, and Beat Break 87 shows on your mobile device. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app now for free.
I remember
the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
as long as I live.
As long as I live.
A storage tank ruptured, and for miles, chemicals were pushing up against the riverbanks.
This was a big, big deal, and it was going to have a serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment. This local guy came up to me and said, "They call the guard out for this stuff?"
You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things.
We were out there with booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We are responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up."
Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Georgia National Guard. Aired by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
I Am Beautiful proudly presents its 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam. This mother-daughter mentor retreat is designed to transform young girls ages 8 to 18 years old into becoming productive people. The retreat will also help mothers, guardians, and daughters build better relationships with each other through a series of fun activities and discussions, such as the dangers of bullying, the power of social media, and setting future goals. Membership is not required to participate, and spaces are limited. The 13th annual Pink Pajama Jam will begin on Saturday, January 13th through Sunday, January 14th, 2018. Participants are encouraged to check in at 1 p.m. The location for the Pink Pajama Jam will take place at Lake Lanier Island Legacy Lounge. The address is 7000 Lanier Islands Parkway, Buford, Georgia, 30518. For more registration details, call 404-545-9051 or visit the website iambeautiful.org. We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
What's up, ATL? Make sure that you check out the D Here Radio Show on Beat Break 87 and BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Beat Break Radio FM, Atlanta's new underground station. Online 24/7 at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. The word on the street is she's got the 411 on the latest news and entertainment. It's the 411 Wire with Diamond Love on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Beat Break Radio. This is your girl, Diamond Love, bringing you the hot 411 Wire. First up, I want to say a great big congratulations to LaToya Luckett. Last year, she was in and out of her marriage with Rob Hill. She decided to go ahead and pray about it this time. Congratulations to her and Thomas Walker for tying the knot this past week. And of course, she had her famous and none other, her crew from Destiny's Child, Michelle Williams and Latavia Robertson. They are supporting her and letting it be known that the love of Black love is together and tight. And that's what's up. Now, of course, this year has been crazy and we're getting ready to go ahead and end the year. But I have to let you guys know that we have some biggest or the most biggest losers of 2017 ready for you. First of all, let's go ahead and just kind of start with your boy, Harvey Weinstein. Now, of course, this is a big old movie mogul who's producing and writing movies in Hollywood, and he's like the biggest player out there. And after him, it seems like everybody and their mama and their daddy decided to come on out and let it be known about their allegations. Well, nonetheless, we also have your girl, Kathy Griffin. Now, Kathy, most people say, well, what did Kathy do? Kathy didn't do anything. Kathy was just trying to be Kathy and thought it was a funny joke, just putting the head of President Donald Trump head out there to let it be known that, hey, this is something that's funny. No, it's not really funny to have the president's head beheaded and hanging. Yeah. So, we also have Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck, after being married to Jennifer Garner for 10 years, he actually got a divorce and said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and move on to another relationship. Right after that relationship, people started saying, wait a minute, did you have this relationship during the time of you being married to Jennifer? And he was like, no, but then allegations started to come out. Speaking of more allegations, no, not Russell Simmons. Come on, dude, really? You got Russell Simmons and everybody coming out about him saying that, hey, this is what's up. Russell, of course, is denying everything about it. But your boy Tavis Smiley, who was giving Barack Obama, the business when he was in office. Now here it is. Karma decided to come around and knock on his door and say, hey, I'm here, I'm home, what's up? So anyways, praying for everybody who is out there and is having these issues and what have you. None other and nonetheless, moving right forward, you can actually find all of these great stories on BeatBreakRadioFM.com. And I'm going to turn it back over to you, Sean, and the Beat Break Radio crew.
Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this'll hold your ear. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this'll hold your ear. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this'll hold your ear. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. Yeah. Now tell them I'm sorry, la-di-da-di. We like to party in a Ferrari. The girl that look like Tinashe. Now let me stop playing, look. I've been trying my best to keep my thoughts locked up, but then I got the call, my homie got shot up. So how can I keep my mouth closed knowing that the route's cold? We in the building, they trying to kick us out though, but we got too much spirit to be moved. I wrote this Thanksgiving morning, so I'm in a good mood. Yes, so let's have a toast to the good times, and let me supply you all with some good rhymes. Feet to the pavement, praying that I make it, cause I can be a goner for making the wrong statement. It's crazy, this war zone I live in taught me patience, and to be aggressive at the same time be gracious. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this'll hold you in. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this'll hold your ear. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this'll hold your ear. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. Yeah. And you ain't gotta tell him nothing. I'm looking to the sun like a Teletubby. We still in that lime green caddy, doing badness. Life is do or die, and I'ma die in Damascus. Staring at these light fixtures, I'ma keep prepping till I get the right picture. And at that very moment, I'ma know that life switches. Can't handle the heat, then get up out the kitchen. Simple cliches, keep the song on replay. I'm walking on the wire like a wee babe. Yeah, we've been working real hard. The EP is great, but until then, I'm sorry for the wait. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this will hold you in. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this will hold your ear. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. But until then, this will hold your ear. Tell him I'm sorry, soon the EP coming in. Yeah, ISS.
Of course I Twitter myself.
You want to follow the crew everywhere they go. Follow them on twitter.com/BeatBreakRadio. /BeatBreakRadio.
Yeah. Yo, you remember the first hip-hop album you bought? No, man, I don't remember. I think mine was Licensed to Ill. I got that from River Oaks Mall. I remember that one. And my mom's, I remember she bought me De La Soul is Dead from Sam Goody in the Plaza. What? Yo, it's something about that boom bap, man. I don't know what it is. Just keeps drawing me in. The kick and the snare, it speaks to me. It's a vibe that be seeping in secretly. My mind is elevated by the rhythm and groove, so I can motivate the mass, make bodies move. That's how I do. An MC by trade, and the breadth of the skill is embedded in my name. Precise. Yo, I'm so damn nice in everything that I do with this mic device. I was called long ago to put my stamp on this. 20 years later, got a clamp on this. And no, I ain't letting go. I got a job to do. Plus I'm exceptional. Got a problem, you can grab these testicles. Make a fool disappear like he in Mexico. In my PayPal where all of the checks should go. The boom bap is the spirit of this message, yo. Man, I ain't tripping on the golden age. Music changes all the time in the growing stage. And I ain't hating on the drill and trap, but it wouldn't be here without that old boom bap. Man, I ain't tripping on the golden age. Music changes all the time in the growing stage. And I ain't hating on the drill and trap, but it wouldn't be here without that old boom bap. Music is universal, just tap on in. You can lose yourself in rhythm and always win. My ears are wide open and I hear the light. It illuminates more when I'm behind the mic. I'm driven by the drive of the bass drum. Dum diddy dum. Chicago, the city where I'm from. Have more to multiply the vibration of the sum of the parts. This here is art. Filled with my soul, blood, sweat, and heart. It was the SP12 that provided the spark, yo. And I haven't been the same since. The world is changing every day. Still got the skill I came with. And it's raw in the mud. That's why the people yell more and be showing me love, yeah. And it's raw in the mud. That's why the people yell more and be showing me love. Man, I ain't tripping on the golden age. Music changes all the time in the growing stage. And I ain't hating on the drill and trap, but it wouldn't be here without that old boom bap. Man, I ain't tripping on the golden age. Music changes all the time in the growing stage. And I ain't hating on the drill and trap, but it wouldn't be here without that boom bap. Without that boom bap. The boom back, without that boom back, the boom back, without that boom back, the boom back, without that boom back, the boom back.
Man, 20 years is a long time to be doing anything, man. I've been in this game for a minute, It's a real grind, you feel me? Oh, yeah. I try to each one teach one, At the end of the day, these salt pepper hairs in my chin, they come with game attached. Hey. Salt pepper on my chin for my life to sin. Gray hairs that I won't die. But I'll never quit and get another fight to win. It ain't fair, but I won't cry. And if you wanna be a soldier, go hard until it's over. Salt pepper on my chin, but this ain't the end. We just know it's getting closer.
What up, man? Look in the mirror like you still here. Got
It's been some years, but still the mission's clear. It's just a little less club and more time with the fam. You know I'm still down for ducking if I'm stuck in the jam. I think it's finally sinking in. You see these hairs in my chin? That mean I'm all about my money, throw them to the wind. I guess my ambition just changed with age. Cause now my 401k more important than J's. And these days just seem to fly by so fast. My daughter about to drive my son cutting the grass. It's like just yesterday I was blowing the gas up in the trap with the crack dealers ready to blast. Man, can't believe that I ain't never been to prison. Had a couple close calls, but in all I'm still living. Now I got these young cats calling me OG. Still on my grind. How's it gon' end? We gon' see. So
I on my chin from a life of sin. Gray hairs that I won't die. I'll never really get another fight to win. It ain't fair, but I won't cry. And if you wanna be a soldier, go hard until it's over. So I'm never on my chin, but this ain't the end. We just know it's getting closer.
I got a lot of regrets, well I'ma stay to the next. But if you gotta mention bliss, say the name of respect. Cause I'm from a city where they don't expect much. Now you can get cocaine quicker than check stubs. $10 an hour, so I mastered the craft. I built my own team and said to hell with the draft. Focus, cause sometimes competition's the closest. And the main ones you love is the ones that help you the slowest. Eyes so baggy, I done seen so much, bro. My circle real small, cause them the ones I'm a bust for. Now I can teach you plenty about your rights and royalties, but none of it can save you from the faking and loyalty. You gotta go from paper chase to the check cutting. Let's get the flex and fucking hit the eject button. That's free life game, homie, for no charge. The only way to boss up is spend it and go hard.
So crazy, they're killing our babies. We still fighting us. If we bounce back, maybe we get home safely. Feeling like enough is enough. Maybe I'm too bold. Or is it we too old? So I'm never on my chin from a life of sin. Gray hairs that I won't die. I'll never really get another fight to win. It ain't fair, but I won't cry. And if you wanna be a soldier, go hard until it's over. So I'm never on my chin, but this ain't the end. We just know it's getting closer.
So you can't stop time. All you can do is try and leave some behind. Jabron on the hook. Do your thing, homie. You know everything, K100. Oh, the war's coming. No peace till we get a piece. You ready? The product, so chill. Chains.
What's up? This is Signature Phrase on the Beat Break with Sean Garvey. I'm in here with these silly, crazy, wild mother. Ooh, I better shut my mouth. Having fun with them here on the Beat Break.
Tell me what I can't be. Rolling apart around these gold streets. You'll never notice how I seen things through my eyes, through my eyes. They used to tell me what I can't be. Rolling apart around these gold streets. They'll never notice how I seen things through my eyes, through my eyes, through my eyes.
When I was growing up, it was like everyone the same thing, you know.
Set the road crazy, Suge Knight paid the shit I've been through in the streets it really made me. Hustled this game many years, ups and downs, shed tears, hated on by many peers, stuck to the script, never changing gears. I don't roll around with no Draco, got hitters on deck when I say go. Blessed up so I lay low, got things to lose so I pray more. So I roll in my bins and I focus on my ends, and there's no new friends. I roll alone then pretend.
They used to tell me what I can't be. Rolling apart around these gold streets. You'll never notice how I seen things through my eyes, through my eyes. They used to tell me what I can't be. Rolling apart around these gold streets. They'll never notice how I seen things through my eyes.
never been average. You seen through my eyes, you would never live past. They set me up, they got me jumped to face back to back, they pump me up. Lost my way, I hustled it back. Lost everything, got triple stack. They tongue right so don't say my name. I'm charged up, but I stay in my lane. Captain of the team, I don't play they game. Players switched up, but the rules stay the same. I'm focused on my bread, and they focused on their fame. We all see the picture, but our visions ain't the same.
I remember that bus. I remember that bag. I remember that day you brought the bed and whooped your ass. I remember that bus. I remember that bag. I remember that bed that they pulled up and whooped your ass. I remember that bus. I remember that bag. I remember that bed that they pulled up and whooped your ass. They used to tell me what I can't be. Rolling apart around these gold streets. You never notice I was seeing things through my eyes, through my eyes. They used to tell me what I can't be. Rolling apart around these gold streets. They'll never notice I was seeing things through my eyes, 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 through my eyes.
Are you searching for wisdom, peace, and understanding? Need empowerment and motivation in your life? Get all the answers from Sharia Thomas. It's now time for Sharia's Law on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Hi there, beautiful people. It's Sharia Thomas here, your consultant to an ultimately unique experience. And today I am so excited because I have an ebook that will be available to you to help more and more people reach their goals and truly manifest their dreams. You know, some people get so stuck in the dreamy part of life instead of the actual living and manifesting their dreams. Want to know why? Because they never learn the art of truly completing their goals. And I know what it feels like to be stagnant, to live in unrealized dreams and have so much pent up potential. I've been there. You see, the average person is not able to get there, but I want to help the average person. I want to share a little study, a little information with you. See, in one study of Harvard, this is Harvard School of MBA, that's Master's Business Administration, it found that 84% of them had no specific goals. 13% had goals that they were not committed to paper, and 3% had clear written goals and plans to accomplish their goals. And it is no surprise that after 10 years, the 3% who had those goals planned out and written had an income on average that was 10 times more than that of all the other 97% combined. This just goes to show how those who set and commit to clear, realistic goals are the ones who find success in meeting their objectives. That's where I come in. As a life coach and therapist, that is where I excel to help people to make the practical possible. But it's about being able to realize that the reason that so many people fail at meeting their goals is because they have a very confused understanding of realistic goal setting and self-motivation. And it's a method to it. See, I've built my own business, and in the process of building several complementary businesses, I've helped others start their business, operate their business, and continue to grow in their businesses because I understand the concept of goal setting. See, goal setting can be used in business, personal finances, education, our physical health, our mental health, and a number of other significant aspects of our entire lives. Regardless of what goal or what type of goal that you're setting, the basic strategies for effective goal setting and commitment apply. Those who understand the proper methodology as they establish their goals more often than not are the ones who meet and exceed their objectives with meaningful results. See, I'm ready, and I hope that you are. Tell me you are, that you're ready to crush your goals and achieve success. And I'm willing to teach you how to establish those realistic goals and achieve success. See, I'm ready right now to teach you that there's a proper method for meeting realistic goals. And you can find it in my Getting from Goal Setting to Goal Getting. And it's all about crushing your goals and achieving success. So who's ready for that? So I am going to take this time and I'm going to be sharing more tips and tools for you to get you where you want to be. Because there are practical steps and sometimes we just can't get it by ourselves. And that is the purpose of having a coach. So if you're ready, then please do go to my website and download your ebook so you're ready to take that next step to making practical steps to crushing those goals, really making your dreams become reality. I'm here for you. Sharia Thomas here, your consultant to an ultimately unique experience.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman.
I remember
the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
A storage tank ruptured, and for miles, chemicals were pushing up against the riverbanks.
This was a big, big deal, and it was going to have a serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment this local guy came up to me and said, "They call the guard out for this stuff?"
You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things.
We were out there with booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We're responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up."
Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Georgia National Guard. Aired by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters and this station.
WBS 87 Atlanta, WAEN FM Atlanta, WBHH, and on iHeartRadio, home of the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. This is Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Streaming online at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. Beat Break 87 FM wants to help you get the word out on your next community event.
Hey, do you have an upcoming public service announcement that you want listeners to know about? Well, email us the info to psabeatbreak87fm@gmail.com so we can help spread the word. That's psabeatbreak87fm@gmail.com. If your event flyer has the words nonprofit, community, support, charity, and just describes everything about helping our community, please share the special event right here on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.